biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple of dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Looking for a man. It's Fisher. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball is going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give from the gun. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Horn.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Horn. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Caught behind the line. It's Horn. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Fisher. Catch in the middle. It's Horn. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And the Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into... Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back.
That sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in down the sideline. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to pass. It's Fisher. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horn. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Horn. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Horn. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, Wake! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And And he's coming out of the end zone. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Fisher. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it down the middle.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Davis. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Horn. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Demon Deacons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Complete downfield. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Steps away. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Looking for a man. It's Fisher. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged out of the air.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Third down play from the gun. Quickly to the tight end. Offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
To the air. It's Blue. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Release to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Picks up the 1st down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Demon Deacons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Got room to work. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Fisher. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the 1st through the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover